Welcome. In front of me is a POCO M5, and today I will show you how you can bypass the Google verification on this phone. Now briefly, or in a moment, you should see that the device I have is locked, so that's just going to show this for reference here. So there it is, pattern, and also Google account. Now for this process you will need a SIM card with a pin set on it. So if you have a SIM card without it, just put it into another phone, apply some pin to it, and then you can use it in this phone. So that's one thing that you will need. And number two would be a network connection, which you just access by going partially through the setup. It will stop you right here, tell you to connect to Wi-Fi, do so. And once you have, you're ready to begin. So let's insert our SIM card. This locks the device and gives us the verification pin for the SIM card, so I'll quickly confirm that. Once you do, the device becomes locked, so you want to swipe down, click on this bell icon, select App Notifications, scroll all the way down to YouTube, click on it, and again scroll down, select Additional Settings in the app, and About, Help, and then in the help search bar you want to select, or not select but type, delete or disable. I guess it's changed at the moment, so delete, disable, and manage apps on Android. So let's select that, then select tap to go to application settings. I want to click on the more button and also select show system. Now once we see the system apps, we're gonna start off with Android setup. So there is one right here. Just looking if there is another one, but it looks like that's the only one. So anyway, click on Android setup, select force stop, and OK. So once your setup is stopped, we can go back. I'm pretty sure there should be another one, but I don't see it. So anyway, if you see another Android setup in your case, you want to select it. Now the other one, if it's there, will also have this accessible, so you can, it's gonna say enable, so you want to select the button right there, select disable and disable app, and then also for stop it. Now from there I'm gonna scroll down and lower to Google Play Services. There we go, Google Play Services, and here we're gonna again select disable and force stop. Now if it does this, as you just seen, just find the app again, Google Play Services, and select force stop and OK. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna scroll down even lower to settings. Now in this case we also have two different settings apps, as you can see, settings. I'm gonna start off with the first one, and it looks like that's the correct one. So the correct app will have open option right here, so just click on it. The other one will not. From here I'm gonna scroll down all the way down to additional settings. Then we're looking for there we go, accessibility, and accessibility menu, and select enable, allow. As you can see, that's this little thing right here, so okay. Now that we have enabled our accessibility, we're just gonna back out to the beginning of the setup. Now here we do need to kind of like utilize this button right here to go back, and also the, can I just go back? Apparently not. Guess we're just gonna reboot the device in this case. So let's hold power key, select reboot, because as you've seen I had no way to actually back out to the back to the setup page. So if that is the case for you, just reboot the device. If you are able to back out fully back to the setup, then do so. You don't need to reboot the device in this case. Okay, so now I don't need the SIM card anymore, so I'm just gonna pop it out. There we go. And it's already starting from the network connection page, which is fine. If you are earlier in the setup, then just progress through it. You'll get to this page, which is just checking for something, just a few moments. This will load up and then give us the option to select either copy, I believe, or don't copy option, which is like somewhere here. So we just need to wait for that to show up. Yeah, there we go. So select don't copy. And this will take us to checking for updates. If everything went correctly, hopefully it did, we should be stuck on this page right here. You can see it glitches, it says just a sec, and then just goes back straight to checking for updates. So that is what we need. So once you have this kind of doing whatever it's trying to do, I mean, it's trying to connect to Google services which are disabled, you want to click on this accessibility button, select Google Assistant. This will show up settings, though it won't always do it. And even once it shows up settings, when you click on it, it takes us here, which you want to select enable. Now for me, it stayed open. I haven't pressed anything, but in most of... That was weird. No, it's already enabled apparently. Oh no, I messed it up, I think. Oh no, it did. Okay, it worked. So, in most circumstances, going back to what I was saying, when you press the settings button, it opens up the Google Play Services page where you want to select enable. This will probably close for you several times, so don't get discouraged. That is normal. If it stays open like it did for me, then I would consider this a lock, because like I said, it usually will close. Now once you select enable, you want to go back once. If you go back, for instance, like out of the checking for updates to back to page before, the don't copy, the process is it's RIP. You need to start it like straight up over from the very beginning. But once you enable it and press back once, it goes back to checking for updates and then goes to the next page automatically, which is this one. And from here you can select or just basically finish up the setup. Now, in normal circumstances, you would see the verification page. But as you probably just realized, that is no longer the case here. The device decided to just kind of like mess it up. Like whoopsie daisy, we just skipped a single page. It doesn't really matter. So yeah. So because of that, we can finish up the setup right now. And that being said, you don't really want to care too much about setting up your device because it is still locked. So we need to do one last thing once we actually have access to our home screen. So that would be navigate into our settings, selecting, I think, about phone. Yep, about phone, and then selecting factory reset, erase all data, factory reset, and we need to wait 10 seconds here, another 10 seconds on the next page. This is a last part of the bypass, and it is the, I would say, most crucial one. So once you press next, it gives you again a message that this will remove everything. Click on OK, and this will then begin factory resetting your device. I'm not going to go over this on the video just because it will waste a little bit of your time. It's a little black screen, and then you're back in the setup of your phone. But once you're back in the setup, you can set it up however you want. The device will be fully unlocked at that point, so do whatever you want. But you do want to click on this last option right here. So anyway, With that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.